Welcome back. As firefighters battle a series of bushfires in south and central Abaco that have threatened residential and business communities over the past 2 weeks, in addition to several major fires here in the capital, there has been suspicion raised by some law enforcement agents and members of the general public of potential arson. Minister of the Environment and Natural Resources Vaughn Miller shared his thoughts on the ongoing dilemma, describing it as worrisome.
But that's always a concern, particularly when the fires have been occurring in the manner and the time span they have been occurring. You always have that in the back of your mind. You hope it's not the case, and you hope to have the evidence to be able to rule it out. But that's always a concern. And so with regards to prevention, we hope to get to the media and to get the messages out so that persons can take preventative measures to do their best to see that this does not occur.
Minister Miller also expressed his renewed concern over indiscriminate dumping, although he admits that many residents are beginning to understand the impacts of illegal dumping. However, there are some people still dumping bulk waste and trash illegally, which can aid in the spread of bush fires. On Tuesday, police on Grand Bahama took into custody 2 adult males, a 71-year-old and a 36-year-old man, in reference to the possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition. According to initial reports, shortly after 11 p.m., police officers and officers from the Department of Immigration, acting on information, executed a search warrant at a residence in the Xanadu Beach area. During the search, a firearm and quantity of ammunition were confiscated, leading to the arrest of the 2 male occupants. Investigations continue. Construction has already begun at the Coconut Grove Advanced Medical Clinic here in the capital, where ground was broken just 3 weeks ago. On Monday, the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Darville, was happy to update the media on the early construction of a number of clinics around the Family Islands, including on Andros and Eleuthera.
We broke ground on a new clinic in Mangrove Key, and we're now at the foundation stage of that facility. I think it's moving on schedule. We have our technical team, along with the Ministry of Work, assessing that work. Similarly, we broke ground for a clinic in Eleuthera, in Palmetto Point. To my understanding, the work has begun and all of the contractors have been mobilized, and we have active construction at both sites.
Dr. Darville also talked about another facility that will come on stream on Cat Island, confirming that the next signing with the IDB, the Inter-American Development Bank, will be for a new clinic in Stevenson, Cat Island.
This is a part of an ID loan facility, and we are about to come back as it relates to another facility in Cat Island in Stevenson, which is a new clinic that would be constructed by way of IDB loan funding. That process is in the final stages at the AG's office, and once that's completed, we will break ground for that facility, but funded by the...
Dr. Darville said the project has been in the making for about 3 years, with facilities also set to open in Moores Island, Abaco, at the Berry Islands, and Black Point, Exuma. And finally, Grand Bahama Shipyard announced Monday that retired Rear Admiral of the Royal Canadian Navy, Chris Earl, has joined the organization as its new Chief Executive Officer, replacing Dave Scantlebury, who is retiring after nearly a decade with the shipyard. Founded in 2000 by shareholders Carnival Corporation, Royal Caribbean Cruises, and the Grand Bahama Port Authority, the Grand Bahama Shipyard is a leader in dry docking and afloat repairs for cruise and commercial vessels. Earl's appointment comes as the Grand Bahama Shipyard is expanding its operation to help regain its position as a leading global cruise ship repair facility. Earl is a decorated 35-year Navy veteran and brings a wealth of international maritime operational and shipyard leadership experience to the job. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.